24/7 Sports announced they have a brand new #1 ranked quarterback in the class of 2022. Originally, Quinn Ewers had a stranglehold on the #1 spot, but since reclassifying, there have been a few different quarterbacks who have held the ranking. The new #1 quarterback, Drew Allar, has shot up recruiting rankings and may be a game changer at the next level. But who is Drew Allar and what makes him so special? Stay tuned to find out. In the Who Is series, we go through the backstories of up-and-coming collegiate and pro athletes. If there's a player you want to see in future episodes, make sure to let me know in the comment section below. Drew Allar is from Medina, Ohio, which is about an hour and a half away from Ohio State. Growing up, Allar developed good memories around sports through attending multiple Cleveland Browns games and training camps. But his biggest influence was his dad, who played college football at Eastern Michigan. His father helped teach Drew the game growing up, telling BVM Sports, "My dad was my coach from flag to middle school. I was able to learn a lot from him and take his experience and use that to my advantage. It's been really nice just to be able to have him as my dad, and I can't thank him enough for all he's done for me." Throughout youth football, Drew played linebacker and running back due to being a good athlete, and he just loved playing the game. But when he first got to Medina High School, he began playing quarterback for the freshman team. As a sophomore, he played on the JV team, but made his first varsity start midway through the year. Drew spoke on the position change, saying, "The transition for me wasn't too drastic because I grew up around football and had a pretty good football IQ." Allar showed potential throughout his sophomore year and continued to study the game during the following offseason. He looked to model his game after Baker Mayfield, Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, and Josh Allen. As a junior, Allar threw for 2,962 yards and 26 touchdowns, helping lead his team to a 6-4 record in a deep playoff run, beating traditional powerhouses like St. Edward's and St. Ignatius. With Allar speaking on the team saying, "We had a really talented team last year, and I was super thankful to be a part of that team. Making the regional finals for the first time in school history and beating St. Edward's and St. Ignatius in back-to-back weeks was probably the highlight of the season and a special moment that we will always cherish." Medina's season would end when they lost to Mentor in the regional finals, but Allar had put enough on film to impress high-level college football programs. He spoke on the effect the playoff run had on his recruitment, saying, "I'd say it was a pretty big factor. I was just super happy for all my teammates because we all played pretty well and really hit our stride at the perfect time." Going to his senior year, Allar got to show off his impressive arm strength and anticipation at the Elite 11 Passing Academy. For the camp, he told BVM Sports, "I'm really looking forward to going there and meeting all the other quarterbacks that I haven't met yet. I'm looking forward to being able to showcase my talent and compare them to everyone else while working as hard as I can while I'm there and getting the most out of it that I can." Going to his senior season, Allar already held Medina's program records, but was looking to break county records as well. But that was not his goal. Allar spoke on the season saying, "Really, my only goal is to win the state championship this year. Personal accolades are really cool, but I can't do it without everybody else. I'd rather win a state championship than win some of my personal accolades." So far this season, Allar has thrown for 2,937 yards, 31 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions, while also rushing for 251 yards and 6 touchdowns on the ground. Medina is currently 9-0 and has dominated for the most part this season. They will play their last regular season game tomorrow, October 22nd. Allar has had some crazy games, including a 422-yard, 7-touchdown game against Strongville back in September. After the game, Allar gave credit to his wide receivers, saying, "It's a great luxury for me. It's really a great credit to everybody and how hard they worked all offseason, as well as the offensive line giving me time to find those wide receivers. Then they make plays after they catch the ball." As of now, according to 24/7 Sports Composite, Drew Allar is a 4-star recruit who is the 4th best player in Ohio, 7th best quarterback, and 75th best player in his class. Where things change are when you look at 24/7 Sports' own rankings, which has him as a 5-star recruit who's the #1 quarterback, 2nd best player in Ohio, and 12th best player nationally. Allar believes his recruitment would be viewed much differently had it not been for COVID-19, which resulted in recruits losing the summer, a time period which is viewed as the most crucial time period in recruiting. Allar has received over 21 different Division I offers from the likes of Michigan, Notre Dame, Ohio State, Penn State, and Texas A&M. Due to being an Ohio kid, Allar grew up an Ohio State fan and always dreamed about getting an offer from the Buckeyes. Unfortunately for Allar, Ohio State was focused on former #1 ranked recruit Quinn Ewers, making Allar a second choice. With Ohio State going a different direction, Allar looked 4 hours east and committed to James Franklin and Penn State. Allar spoke on the decision saying, "I'm super grateful for the opportunity I have. Penn State is one of the best schools in the country for academics and football. I can't wait to play at Beaver Stadium and play in the Big Ten. I know it's going to take a lot of hard work, dedication, and sacrifice beyond, because only the top 2% in college get drafted in the NFL. Penn State was the best fit for me. It's the best situation for me to go into. What really sold me are the relationships I've built with all the coaches. Coach James Franklin was one of the few head coaches who reached out to me a ton. They're a really good group, and I'm excited to work with them. I'm just trying to go into every day, compete, and just work as hard as I can. After Ewers reclassified to the 2021 recruiting class, Ohio State attempted to make one last push for Allar, but the ship had seemed to sail, as Drew was pretty locked in when it came to his commitment to the Nittany Lions. The one thing that could change this is if James Franklin were to leave for the LSU or USC job, but there's no confirmation of that. So what makes Allar so special? According to 24/7 Sports national recruiting analyst Alan True, Drew is a big, classically built quarterback prospect. Came from a background of playing other positions, but has quickly taken to the quarterback and developed a great deal mechanically between his sophomore and junior year of high school. Has a strong arm with good velocity on his passes, and high school offense allows him to make throws to every part of the field. Very good at off-platform throws and having to change arm angles to make throws without needing to set his feet, but can also stand in the pocket and deliver the ball on time. Seems to have a good understanding of timing and anticipation. Has smarts, work ethic, and general intangibles. Coordinated athlete with his feet so he can slide around and make throws while on the move, but is not much of a running threat at this age. Projects as a college starter, potentially an early one, and has the traits to play on Sundays. His comparison is to Josh Allen. If Allar is anywhere near what he is projected to be, he could make Penn State a legit championship contender for the next few years. All I know is it's been crazy to see Allar rise from 3-star recruit to the best quarterback in his class the past year and a half. What do you think? How good will Drew Allar be in college, and will he stay committed to Penn State? Let me know in the comments section below. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, check out my other videos right here. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and as always, remember to embrace the grind.
Yeah,